to start a segment.
I love
Jeff
it.
Purtle,
Hey,
always
great
good
to
to see
see
you,
you.
the man in the
Good
red
to
jacket.
see you,
Good.
Jeff. Very
Yes,
good.
I wanted to do this, the gift of music, because a lot of people are, thinking about maybe getting lessons for someone or maybe learning something in the new year. And you've been teaching for 40 years,
Yes.
20 years online, which is a really cool. Talk
Yeah.
about how you got into that, because you were ahead of the wave.
Yeah, well, I'd actually dreamed about doing it as early as like 1997. Some of the reason for that was I'd gotten into amateur radio when I was younger, like maybe junior high or high school, and computers and things like that. And I remember thinking, I could teach online. And I remember telling some people, and they thought, who would ever want to do that?
What's this online thing? Is that really going to work?
Long before COVID.
Yeah.
So I probably started officially doing it about like 2004, but actually did video chat like as early as maybe 92 or 93.
It's such a cool concept too, because we talk about music being the universal language, but this really shows you that it is. Anybody can learn at any time. So obviously you focus on the trumpet, but you also do brass techniques
Right.
too.
All the brass. I perform on trumpet, but this is actually cornet. I perform on the trumpet, but teach all the brass instruments.
What are the ages? Like how young are we starting?
The youngest I've ever started, well, my daughter, who's now into ballet, but 2. That's pretty unusual.
So you're
but
patient too, is
Yeah.
what you're saying. But what are some of the challenges too? Because I feel like in person you could be like, nope, it's that touch right there.
that can be a challenge at times, but I usually have people set up in such a way that they can see me and I can see them, and I want to see certain things about their body and their posture, like from about their waist to the top of their head, so that I'm basically looking at them the same way I would if they're in person.
If you're right
Yeah.
beside
Yeah.
them.
And we have an example here because you wanted to show how the translation works. So
Right.
let's take a listen to this, guys, and we'll talk a little about it on the
This
other
is
side.
amazing.
Yeah.
On this, I roll off the low end so that I don't pick up sounds from the air going through the air conditioning system or people walking on the hardwood floor or a truck driving by that might have a low rumbling sound. The pattern can also be changed on it from hypercardioid to bidirectional to omnidirectional and many settings in between. In the corner, I have 2 other AKG C14s that are a matched stereo pair that I have set.
Of the people that are from around the different world, they're speaking different languages, and you have this system that's AI generated.
Yeah, it's actually through Skype, and I've done it even before that, where I would use Google Translate, but manually like type in English, and the guy that I'm still teaching from Tehran would type in Farsi, and then we translate back and forth. And he now speaks English really well. But the example we were going to play was a guy that I've taught for over a year from Prague, and he speaks Czech. And I was going to do it with text, but then he said, hey, let's try this. And I said, oh yeah, I didn't know I could do that. And basically what happens is he speaks in Czech, I read a transcript in English and hear audio in English, and then
pretty cool to see.
reverse back to him, and it works really well.
It's like way up here for me.
I
I'm
can't-
like,
yeah, I
that's
can't
crazy.
even imagine.
I'll be sure to post that video into the web article
Yeah,
so
it's
people can
pretty
see it. It's
crazy.
pretty cool to see that. So somebody watching this right now, they're like, we want to hire Jeff Purtle to teach our young one, or maybe they're trying to learn in the new year. What is the best way for them to reach out to you?
You can contact me through my website. It's just my last name, purtle.com, like turtle, but with a P. And it's got a lot of information about my teaching, and like you're mentioning, that clip of the video, it's a longer video, about 29 minutes, but it's a couple hundred videos are up on my YouTube site. It's all about how to play the brass instruments better and practice more efficiently.
Now no one has any excuses as to why they can't learn,
Yes.
because you can do it just from home.
In
and
person, online,
anywhere.
wherever you want.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Jeff.
Jeff.
That was very
Thank
cool.
you.
Nice seeing
We'll be
you.
sure to put it there. Again, we'll put a link to that translation video so you guys can see it. It's really
That'd be
fascinating
cool.
to see.